Yeah. It's your guy who is never lying, sometimes defiant. TP Wade the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a little something right now, man. Let's just have a little quick conversation. I didn't even plan to go live today, but why not? Real quick, let's just have this talk.
Hey, baby, let's go out there like a bunch of crazy dogs.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
Hey, Shula, you at home right now? Get back in there. I will kick you.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
It's your guy.
What you gotta say to the camera?
Yes, sir. TP Wade the Giant.
You know when to go you want to. We built for this shit. We don't fold, motherfuckers. We don't fucking fold.
Son, I got to bet this.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
What's poppin', y'all, man? Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for tuning in, man. I know and understand you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here rocking with me, man. Giant salute to each and every Giant soldier that is out here, man. I just wanted to go live really quick. This wasn't even planned. This was like a just quick last minute thing. I just want to check the temperature, make sure I'm engaging with the military right now, with the army right now. I just want to make sure that we are doing all right, man. I understand that Cowboys loss was a hard one, man. It was a hard one. I've been seeing a lot of emotion from fans and a lot of just frustration, which I understand. Of course, I understand. Y'all even seen it from me, man. But as a soldier, it's our responsibility. It's our job to bounce back. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. And I think after seeing some of these games, it's gonna help us. It's gonna be a little easier to move on. Now, I know y'all see the title of the video. I've been sitting back today, and I've been watching games from around the whole league. I've been watching quarterbacks by the name of Jalen Hurts, who y'all not going to sit there and act like y'all didn't crown this gentleman before the season started. I've been watching guys by the name of Aaron Rodgers, who y'all not going to sit here and try to persuade me like y'all didn't hold A-Rod on a pedestal. I've been watching guys like Joe Burrow last week and this week. Joe Burrow kind of put it together versus the Panthers. But last week, we know what that was like. I've been watching Julian Love, the highest paid quarterback in the league. Is that him? Yeah, man. I've been watching quarterback play all day today. Real quick, Cruzon26 says Jalen Hurts and Trevor Lawrence are two of the most overrated quarterbacks. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. You know what I mean? You may have a point there. But all those quarterbacks that I named, I have been seeing overthrows. I have been seeing underthrows. I have been seeing side throws, back throws, all types of throws. I wonder if y'all are going to question their quarterback play. I wonder. Because from what I got from y'all, Daniel Jones is the only one who underthrowing and all that other type of crap that y'all try to put on his name. You know what's even crazier? Daniel Jones has not only been playing better football than those gentlemen, this week alone, he had a better game than those quarterbacks that y'all put on a pedestal. Where is the same energy? One thing, man, I want y'all to understand this, man. See, y'all could get away with a lot of the trickery and the things that you do what a lot of these young-minded, don't know no better, sometime watchy football fans. Y'all can put together a compilation video to paint a picture that isn't there. It's not hard for you to do. But one thing that I do know is that you can't fool me with the shit. You can't fool me. This is not, I even hate to continue to have this conversation because at this point, batting or standing behind or standing beside Daniel Jones or whatever, like that is just a argument that I'm just drained from having. The conversation that I want to have with y'all is, for one, why are we not keeping the same energy around the league? Why is Daniel Jones' pedestal through the roof? And why is it unrealistic? Why is he not given the credit that he doesn't deserve? And why does he receive all of the blame? I just don't understand it. I watch y'all literally look and find and search for excuses for all these different types of quarterbacks. They've been in the league, if not as long as Daniel Jones, even longer. So you can't give me that 6-year crap. Where is the same energy? I'm not a stats guy, but I know a lot of y'all are. Even the stats show and prove that Daniel Jones is playing good football. 1 minute in the preseason, y'all question his overthrows. 1 minute in training camp, you question him being able to protect the ball. The Viking game, which was an ugly game all around, first game of the season, we just wasn't prepared for that game. You question his pocket presence. This week, all of a sudden, he has a noodle arm, and you question his ability to make throws down the field. Now, granted, he hasn't connected on those deep throws just yet. I'll give that to you. But he's been playing good football. Ray Charles can see that. Why isn't the energy the same? Why are we just searching and looking for reasons to hate on our QB1? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Y'all have really took and ran with the noodle arm thing, which is ridiculous. Especially, like, I'm talking to the people who, like, really watch this team. Not the people who tune in here and there, who listen to what the media say. How can you be able to watch this football team or watch from training camp up to this point and look me in my face and tell me that you believe Daniel Jones has a noodle arm? Y'all wasn't saying this shit up until this game. Y'all was just getting on him just a few weeks ago about overthrowing dudes. Now he has a noodle arm. But forget it. Forget it. It is what it is at this point. We ain't getting nowhere defending and not defending Daniel Jones and all that other crap, whatever. I do want to bring it to light so that y'all can hear yourselves at times. So y'all got to be careful on what y'all tell me, because I sat back and I watched these quarterbacks that y'all glaze over. I watched them. And quiet is kept. The media ain't going to talk about it. A lot of these fake-ass Giant fans for sure ain't going to talk about it. But Daniel Jones looked better than a lot of what's out here. a lot of what's out here. But the word of the day is this. The word of the day is execution. Giant salute to my man, Cruzan26, man. Thanks for rocking with me. The word of the day is execution. It's easy to just look around. I've been seeing, different opinions from all types of, content creators and fans and things of that nature. The blame is just going all around. But we can do that all day. The truth of the matter is we lack execution. Execution. For everyone who, blames the loss on our secondary play and Deonte Banks, it's just crazy because I watched the games, I watched the film, and a few of those throws, man, Deonte Banks is where he needs to be. Just can't execute. I'm paying attention to our defensive line who can cause pressure, man, who has the tangibles to be something better than what is on display. But what are we missing exactly? Execution. The receivers have been dropping balls this past game. Malik Neighbors, as great as he been playing, he is our guy. He is our weapon. He is as dynamic as advertised. When it comes to that fourth quarter, that catch that we need, this is the second game where he has dropped the ball. Execution. And listen, I'm not even trying to argue with y'all. I know y'all, I know some of y'all been out there saying, oh man, he was a concussion on the play that he dropped the ball. Listen, we watched the play. The ball was being dropped before his head hit the ground. But anyway, y'all gonna want to put out what y'all want to put out. Y'all gonna want to believe what y'all want to believe. Back to the main point. Execution. Daniel Jones is not exempt. As much as I have, defend him, as much as I try to bring certain people to light, there are some plays that in a perfect world, there's some plays that could be made. Execution. I can only imagine if we just take away the mindset of what this Giants team is now and go back to Super Bowl games when we played the Patriots. What would the conversation be like with Eli Manning if there wasn't execution? If wide receivers weren't catching the ball, when all of those throws weren't beauties, in one of those Super Bowls, he almost threw a pick in that game-winning drive. What would it have looked like if the receivers in the offensive line and the defense and the whatever did not execute? We can talk about the coaching and we can talk about the schemes and all these other things. But without execution, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. So we could put the blame anywhere on this Giants roster. It all falls down and comes down to execution. That Washington game, that Dallas game, were both games where we shot our own selves in the foot. And no matter what, it came down to the lack of execution. Q Cox, who is a Minnesota Viking fan, says the refs tried to rob me. We still 4-0. Come celebrate with us. Hey, man. Respect. Respect. All right, man. Look, I have the utmost respect for what y'all are doing over there in the Minnesota Vikings, man. Sam Darnold is playing good ball, man. Sam Darnold is playing good ball, and y'all are a team to definitely watch out for. When doubted, y'all have stepped up to the occasion. Y'all have bend but don't break. Y'all have just been playing some good football, and y'all should be proud of yourselves. And to be honest with you, I am happy for y'all. I'm not even going to lie to you. I've been having good interaction with you Viking fans. My man Rap over there has been talking his talk. You know, I know Skull's state of mind. My man D was. I'm pretty sure he's happy with everything that is going on over there. So, listen, I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy for y'all. In a fairy tale world, I wish that we turn things around and we meet y'all in the playoffs again. That is in a fairy tale world. But all things considered, man, y'all doing the damn thing, man. Y'all are. I tell you this, you guys have the foundation to turn things around. You are a QB away, and you are in line to get a top-tier quarterback in the draft. I get it. That's from the opinion from someone from the outside looking in. So, hey, that's your opinion. But all in all, man, I just want everybody to really fully analyze like y'all fully analyze everything else, which I don't fully analyze, but whatever. I want y'all to fully analyze of the QB play that's going on around the league. You know, when y'all believe that these narratives and these people who create these just bullshit ass just storylines when it comes to Daniel Jones, I want y'all to keep the same energy when y'all are watching these other quarterbacks. Do you see the quarterback play around the league? Don't try to ignore it. Don't try to make excuses for them. And then when it comes to Daniel Jones, you on his head. See, one thing you can say about me is that keeping the same energy is what I've been consistent about. Keeping the same energy. I'm just asking for y'all to do the same. So that's it. That's it. That's all that's been on my mind, man. It is good to see that the Eagles took a loss today. That felt really good. It was good to see how they looked without their A.J. Brown and without their Devontae Smith. Oh, yeah, that looked really good. Eagle fans, it ain't so easy as you thought, huh? Yeah. Now we're going to watch the Commanders take on the Arizona Cardinals. I am hoping and wishing for a loss because in all actuality, we are still in the picture. We are still in the picture. We are still a game or two away. So, hey, man, I know some of y'all have given up. I know some of y'all have thrown in the towel. But I just can't. I know, man. I know some of y'all just like, yo, give it up. I know. But it's hard for me to do that when we are still in the picture. So we will see how things unfold. I'm getting ready to watch this Commander and Cardinal game. We'll see what happens with that. And then I'll get with y'all later on this week, man. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. And if you are new, please make sure that you subscribe. Giant salute to all my Giant soldiers out there, man. Keep your heads up. We got more to do, man. We got more to do, man. Let's go ahead and brush these last couple games off, and let's move on, man. Let's move on with our heads held up. Let's go. Peace, y'all, man. Giant salute to y'all.
A rock don't move from a pebble. We don't cruise with the devil. We don't lose, we don't settle. Hard as heavy metal, but as smooth as the trouble. That to that level that we ball on. We stand tall on, but never fall on. You can call on, get up off the floor, strengthen up your core. The mind is never poor. We shine like the sun of prime, call it Shador.